Zone, Nicolas Colsearts is alongside Nick.
Delighted to say that we've got Nicolas Colsearts in the open zone. I thought they might have left, Nick. I thought they might have gone home. Big fan of the band, aren't you?
Yeah. This was my first big band. I was a fan of since I was like 8 years old. Yeah.
And that was your walk-on music, although it didn't apparently work that well for the fans here. Nick, you've got great experience. You've had a top 10 in the Open Championship. How different is this one to ones that you might have seen before?
Well, the closest one that I've played, it was as dry as this is Muirfield a couple of years ago. But this is really difficult. I mean, it was quite interesting to see a different wind today on the front. There's a couple of holes where all of a sudden there's more bunkers coming into play just because the wind brings the ball from a different side of the fairway. You play the mounds. It's a little difficult to really understand what's it going to do at times. So shot selection, trajectory, ball control is going to be one of the biggest key off the tee.
Well, we know that's going to be one of the challenging things. Another challenging thing is obviously links terrain, humps and bumps everywhere. Sometimes you don't get a flat lie, so that's what we're going to put you through your paces on. We're going back into the wind here, so what would be the worst possible slope to hit off back into the wind?
The worst one would be, of course, just not necessarily uphill, but on the flat with a big mound in front of you.
Okay.
And you have to hit it over the mound into the wind, where you think you have a flat lie, you'll be fine.
Okay. Well, we're going to make it a little bit easier because we're just going to tip you up onto an upslope. I thought you'd go for that being the hardest one. So this should be a doddle then.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, of course, the uphill one. Oh man, this is really going down.
Oh yeah. No. We weren't messing around.
I'd rather do downhill putts. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good way to practice. So right, we're going to hit one here, and let's try and get. What we're going to hit it. We're going to play it like we're going to go 120 yards, hitting off an upslope into that wind. It's quite an ugly shot because it feels like the ball's going to come back to us, doesn't it?
Okay.
How would you go about playing that yardage into this sort of breeze we've got now?
Well, there's two options: either hitting an 8-iron or hitting a 4-iron that's going to stay 15 seconds in the air.
Let's do both. I like that. Come on, let's do it. So which one's this? This is the 8-iron.
This is the 8-iron. Yeah, we're going to start standard. Probably the shot that most of us would play.
Yeah.
So 120 yards, right?
What sort of way you adapt? Are you doing anything with this?
Well, I mean, you still want to put a little bit of compression on the ball. You still want to keep it down. You don't want to marry the slope too much because otherwise the ball is going to go a long way.
Okay.
Well, a long way up in the air and becomes uncontrollable. So you're still going to try to keep it down as much as you can off the slope. Just leaked right a little bit. I mean, it's very difficult to hit a straight shot when the ball is going to take that much spin in the wind, of course.
Absolutely. Well, go and show us the trick shot then. What are we going with next?
Are we going? Well, let's see how high and how short I can hit something.
So we're going to go. How far with this? What club are we going for? 4-iron.
Well, yeah, or we can hit 4, 5, whatever.
Whichever you feel like. So how far would this normally go off the flat if you hit it full?
I'll probably hit this about 215, 220 yards.
220 yards, 4-iron. Lots of us know what that feels
well, 5.
like.
I've gone 5.
Yeah. Here we go then. 120-yard one instead.
Too bad it's right. I want another go, actually. I gotta hit this high and straight. You can have one more go, high and straight. And we can probably get questions just before that one lands as well, I'd imagine, from Di.
There she is, look at that. Look over the top of the sky zone, you'll see it, over the open zone.
I'm actually quite curious to know how far that's gone. Might be pretty useful to know.
That's not far off, because it's about 130 to that flag. That's highly impressive. Let's go out and join Di, because she's got some questions.
Nick, we're incredibly impressed here.